Hi everyone, this is Ayodeji. I would like to walk you through this sales report which I created for a company that is looking to merge with another and want analysis done on the company they want to merge with. So the data was provided in an Excel format and was loaded into Power BI through Power Query, and of course transformations were made in order to clean the data and make it usable. So here's a brief look at the customer table, also the product table, the regions table, and finally the sales table, which is made up of the total revenue, profit, and all other sales. So these were all connected to each other. The customer table is connected to the sales table, the product table is connected to the sales table, the regions table is also connected to the sales table. We are all by one-to-many relationship. So this is a perfect example of a star schema. So a date table is also created in order to allow analysis to be more effective across various time periods. So this date table was created using a DAX function and is also connected to the sales table via a one-to-many relationship. So a brief overview of the sales dashboard. So one of the key performance indexes are here, which is the total revenue. So the total revenue across this period between 2014 and 2016 is about 155 million, and down here are all other key performance index across this period. Now here is also a look. This area chart gives an indication of the revenue compared with the production cost compared with the profit. So as can be seen here, the revenue was highest in January of 2015, and that's a little over $6 million. So a comparison of the revenue and the production cost was made via a scatter plot of daily sales in order to understand how the production cost and the revenue flows. And as can be seen that as the production cost increases, the revenue also increases. So back to the sales dashboard, this card visual here gives an indication of the total profit compared with the previous month. So here a total profit of 1.9 million is made in this current month of December of 2016 compared with 1.8 million of November of 2016. So if you move the date slicer in order to filter it by date, so you can see that the current date here is January of 2016, and that month of January of 2016 a profit of 1.7 million was made, but it's 5% lower than what was made in December of 2015. So this other card which also gives an indication of the revenue by month. So there are slicers here to make the report more interactive in order to view the sales by each customers. So for example, 21 ST Limited brought a total profit of 1.07 million across this period. So we could also filter it to know the profit between 2014 to 2015. We could also see the flow of the revenue and all that. So returning this back, and we could also see the products, the sales for each product. For example, Axis Tools made the total revenue across the period of 2014 and 2016 of over 1.2 million. Total order quantity of 1,000, over 1,000. Total revenue of a little over 3 million, and so on. So we'll return this back, and we could also have an overview of a territory. So for example, this map here gives an indication of the profit across each territory. So looking at this, New South Wales has the highest profit of a little over almost 32 million, and we could also drill down to look at each cities of each territory. So for example, if you want to look at the territory of New South Wales, so these are the cities around New South Wales. So Broken Hills, a profit of about 1.3 million. This is a bit smaller, this is about 1.1 million, and so on like that. So this is the table showing the products by the revenue, the order quantity, the production cost, and the profit margin. So we could drill through each table to take us to a separate report showing the product, showing more information about the product. So for example, this is the revenue versus the previous year revenue. So in 2016, the total revenue of about 1.5 million was made, but it's higher than the revenue of the previous year. So here is the indication of the total profit and the 12 months moving average for the profit. So we could see this blue line gives an indication of the profit. You can see that the highest profit came around January of 2016. The lowest is around here, but the red line, which is the moving average, helps smoothing and helps better understand the overview of the profit. So this is just the basic overview of this profit. So we could see that to a large extent it increases down to 2016, early 2016, when it began to fall. So here is the cumulative revenue and the cumulative revenue of last year. So we go back to the main report, and then we could also look at a report showing the customers. So these are the top 5 customers by profit. So Medline brought the highest profit to the company, and this chart here gives an indication. This decomposition tree gives an indication of the revenue, total revenue across each year by each product and by each customer. So this is quite interactive, as you could look at what each product is bringing and what each customer is bringing to each product, and it could also be filtered by each of the territories across the regions. So a sales forecast is also made looking at the monthly sales, and you could see the general overview of the sales across each month. And for the month, the last month which was looked at was December of 2016, but the forecast for January of 2017 and February of 2017 has been made, and this was predicted. So it's predicted that the sales for January of 2017 will fall from just a little over 1.897 to 1.863 million, and then it stabilizes in February. So there's an overview of the sale forecast. So this is also the moving average of the profit, and then these are the top 10 customers by profit. So thank you.